What is up, troopers, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to take you through a follow along hip mobility routine. Now this routine can be done before a squat or a deadlift session in the gym, or for those of you at home can do this routine at the end of the day just to relax and unwind. Now for this routine, all we're going to need is a yoga mat and some time. We're going to start off things with some spinal mobility. So I'm going to start from this child's pose position. From here, I'm going to breathe in and just switch into cobra stretch, driving the hips into the floor, extending the spine and exhaling at the top. We will do this for 5 reps. So we breathe in as we go back, we come forward, exhale and look up. Last one. And nice. Okay. Now we're going to start off with some seated hip rotations. So I'm going to sit in this wide position. Now you can take support of your hands, and from here you will just drive one knee down to the floor. Breathe out the bottom, come back and breathe in, and you're going to drive the knee inside. Now as you drive the knee in, you want to make sure that the hip is closer to the floor. We don't want the hip to rise up like this, so make sure you are keeping the hip down, and we'll just repeat this for 5 reps, exhaling as you reach the end positions. Last one. And let's switch sides. Breathe in, push the knee down, exhale. Now you may notice that one side is moving more freely than the other. That's absolutely normal. As we move through the day, we tend to focus on, or rather switch more to one side than the other. I think I lost count there, so I'll just do one more rep. And relax. Next up is the 90-90 stretch. So you're going to sit in this 90-90 position where the shin and the femur angle on both the sides is at 90 degrees. Now depending on your anatomy, you might be leaning on one side. That's absolutely normal. Try to be as upright as you can. Keep your hands in front, keep a long spine, and you will just breathe in and just fold forward. At the bottom, you're going to exhale. Get a nice deep stretch on the hip capsule on the front leg, and come back. Breathe in, exhale. We will do 3 more reps here. Last one. Nice. All right, let's switch sides. Again, get to that 90-90 position. Breathe in, long spine, and exhale. And 4 more reps here. and relax. Now we will move to a high plank position, and from here we will get our leg outside of the palm. For those with tight hips, you can keep your trailing leg knee on the floor. If you're comfortable, keep it off the floor. And from here, we're just gonna rock forward and back, exhaling as we go forward, breathing in as we come back. And we will do 5 reps here again. We wanna get a nice deep stretch on the adductors and the hip flexor of the back leg. On the last rep, we will try to drop our forearms to the floor. Now, if you are really tight, you can take yoga blocks and just keep your forearms elevated, or you can just stay back in this position. We're gonna hang here for another 10 seconds. Just breathing through that stretch. 3, 2, 1. And we'll get back on our arms, back to plank, and we'll switch. Same thing on the other side, just hanging out here, rocking back and forth. And now we'll just drop our forearms to the floor, hang out here for 20 seconds. I think that was about 20 seconds, so I'm just gonna get back on my arms, get back to the plank. Whew. That already feels good on the hips. Now we'll just work on our inner thigh muscles. So I'm gonna do something called a groin rocker. So I'm gonna stretch the leg to the side and keeping the leg straight, I will just rock back. So I'll breathe in and just drive the hips back. As I do that, I want to get a stretch on the inner thigh muscles closer to the groin. Now this is one of those stretches which will be different for different people. So you can play around with the foot position. You can either turn the foot or keep it flat. Personally for me, I get a better stretch when I keep my foot flat. So just play around and find that position and then rock back and forth. We'll do 2 more here. Last one. And let's switch. Last one. And relax. I've already broken into a sweat. So that brings us to the end of this hip mobility sequence. I hope you guys are feeling a little more opened up around the hips, and I will see you in the next video.